This mother right in the middle on that box, right? So I'm gonna be stepping over that, right there. And when that thing kick on, and man, it's about, I don't know, about 10, 11, hit the frequency, 728. Set it real low. What's the do it like 5 minutes? Turn it off. You know what I'm saying? For like an hour. Well, 5 minutes, turn it off for a couple minutes. 5 minutes, turn it off for a few minutes. About 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm up, I'll be doing that.
In the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly. Bringing in a new day.
I think they starting to mess with everything. Let me see what my magnets at. I ordered some square magnets and I want to try and make this thing, but I don't know if it's when they're gonna come in. Let me see these.
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We got protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no posse. Smola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system, irrigation, and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this bitch. Through tongues, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I?
Graphing, well, depends on what kind they made.
After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs, realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors. With that, I'm inspired to turn this beat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost.
Hey, yo, hold on. You want to try some of that ceremonial chocolate cream?
They're framing it to us as innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail. Not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under
about
their
2 right there. I'm going to take about 1.5, man. I'll be cutting it. I'm tired of cutting this shit. You'll be able to tell. You can cut it in half, put it on a spoon. A tablespoon's bigger than a teaspoon. You know what I mean? So it might be just a little more, but you like to make big stuff anyway, so come on, I'll cut this down a little bit. That's about a tablespoon and a quarter. About another almost half of that.
Green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it.
Cool, yo.
Fuck the cards, my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibration from the gut of my pelvic.
2 tablespoons.
So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well.
No honey, no sugar. That's the last damn thing I need, y'all. Good gracious, that's the last thing I need.
I know I can spit my flow
Put some hot water on this bad boy, make it like a paste, and then let it sit for a few minutes and add some more.
I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow, I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more than scamper. Need more than scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated while I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm data space AC, y'all. Bust stuck in the case, face off. After it shake the state, use a face. They fraud. Now start intergalactic, my mindset. perfect comes from practice. So
quite a bit, but
I ain't feel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am a depth, you have no concern. I am a threat. No measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just crazy up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel, a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas Carol lies what your fans get. The world's in perils, what I transmit.
That's
and the transcript, or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
It's pacing up.
Get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people to never get a piece of the pie. I don't want to go for the cracker. I go for you niggas that think it's so big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas just know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
Come on now.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Feathers up. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. There's a big fat yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mouth, Big Mac. With the earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the shine spot. Third eye gang shake flops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox. You got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some rules. Some of our folks are still dumb. Yeah, and blasting the fact that blood, we gon' have this real song. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, they can't arrange. This is played out. Who's of a dying society?
Well, they trying hard as hell, y'all. I'm enjoying this shit. They stupid, raggedy ass. Oh, I'm enjoying this. And they think plausible doubt, like, oh my goodness, these some dumb motherfuckers. Damn, they don't. All their little hooky pooky monkeys are stupid.
Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Now, big back. Whether earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, one turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence. Mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance. From conspiring connivance. Other aspirants of violence. Tyrants of fire. Trying to giants who hide. I'm trying to find. In environments and migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Bringing my ear, they got indictments.
I hope they don't believe it.
Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm not flying. A refinement and confinement and requirements for this climate. Y'all push off the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. We're foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big monsters come full circle, so vacate your premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. It's a big fat. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mouth, or big back. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. It's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mouth, big back. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Akichiwa. Signs and symbols are for the conscious minds, y'all. And with that,
and my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. It's time for a change, got a boss up. The oppressor's about to get ousted. I'ma lay him out, execution style's too late when apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is to the end. Locked out silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down. With suppressors attached in a war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the plentiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Or kneels too late when the caps get filled. Don't believe it, TC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's so.
Oh yeah, that's like mud. That's some water. That's how you want it, like a paste. You got gold milk and all that.
Other ways are done, they're like, we gon' hit them off, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound
Pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender.
This world is such a and when I
Okay,
say
man.
I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a.
I wish I had some gold milk, powdered gold milk would work too.
Everybody back off. You know, like everybody's like, if you
Oh,
taught
yeah.
that from school.
Matter of fact, I might order
in
some.
big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump?
I only got one brand that I probably would use.
Step, 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 crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is, and it's like
It's
nobody
like
ever
freeze
stops.
dried, flake. Yeah, so it kind of constitute comes back. You know what I mean? I gotta see if they have it because some of the Navajos, and that's why the kids were real healthy who had issues with some of the, you know, getting the shots and shit. They would use that, and then kids came up, you know, they came out pretty good. Let me see. Let the rhyme and bass hit. First thing, pop right up. Damn, 39. I don't mess with Etsy.
Now watch time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and bass drop. I rose up, took a shower, purified my auric field, took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, I've more to build. Solid
New Zealand, I might run with they shit. Like New Zealand, so that's like the States.
Stand for free all political prisoners of war. Man,
Australia, New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand got the best honey. Manuka. And the kiwi. You know what I mean? New Zealand, man. They got that haka, you know what I mean? And they got that full cream gold milk too. I'd rather go back to, you know, Navajo Nation and go milk some damn goats, but
sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quarrels. Establish Big Ma house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as
that might be good. Yeah, that's like $80.
Social media, saviors are fakes. Marks once we make
good.
knowledge more is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as our son Ray, my art heard make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge more is when rhyme and bass drop. Run and smokes. Note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is
I never messed with them before.
Take the risk as fast. Most of them got vaccinated.
I think I'm gonna go with this New Zealand joint.
Rappers sacrificing each other for grist of their cash.
I'm gonna go with the New Zealand one, and then I'll get the other one, like the $80 joint. I'm not gonna spend it on, gonna hold on.
Contaminated fruits and vegetables, like minerals, the water and skies are fried.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that.
Got me here in front of my desktop perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within a X-spot. Off the chart, I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like heart.
They sent me a security code. What is wrong with these motherfuckers, man? I'm not doing this party shit.
I shine because of her.
I don't give a damn. If somebody rob me, that they gonna pay. I don't care.
Whether it's day or dark,
learn the hard way.
As I sun ray, my art her make the patriarch.
It's not a game.
Social media, saviors are
I don't
fake.
care.
Marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray, my art her make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors are fake.
Keep moving, keep doing what you're doing. It's not a game. They're the only idiots playing a goddamn game. Nobody's playing a game over here.
All praises to the
All right, hold on. Let me order this, guys. I'll turn that off, man. Let me get this password in. Yeah, I'm ordering some goat milk, y'all. All right. I'm just talking about Amazon. I don't have to. I got regular Amazon, you little dumbass. Yeah, I know, thrift. Hold on. Okay, there it goes. They're so stupid. So I was talking to a lady at my credit union, and she's gonna tell me how much I got, not knowing that I transfer and I have three different bank accounts. People are so damn stupid, bro. I'm like, this ain't HIPAA, but stop being so stupid. Oh, and then she wants to apologize. Hey, y'all don't think. You just stink. And I said, I'm not no citizen of America. The bank knows that. I said, do I have to pull a passport? My old passport, I got to update, get a new one, and show you the last. I don't pay no goddamn taxes so they can do what they want, because taxes are bullshit. First of all, I could go and get, right now, I can just go and leave, fuck the family, and gain back 40,000 acres. And without long deliberations or anything, I have all the documents. You know, these people are stupid. Hell yeah, New Zealand, man. I got steak from New Zealand, Australia, and he's over there. So, hell yeah. Damn, that'll be quick. In 2-3 days. Anyway, how y'all doing, guys? How are y'all doing? Let me pull this up. So I was in my internet archives. Let me see. I've got it. I have it right here, right? And I don't know what's changed, but I keep my internet archives right here, and then I have the other one. Well, they changed it. It used to be the little thing that looked like the little fake, Lincoln, what you call it, and they changed that right to the one you see with the gray, right? Archives A. I don't know what's going on with all this updating stuff, so I'm gonna pull it up. I went and found something because I wanted to hear, because I got a PDF, okay, and I can pull up the PDF, and I'll probably read that. But I wanted you to, this thing is slow as turd, man. Internet archives, because I know that a lot of you are really deep into the religious stuff. I'm not knocking you, but what I know over 5 decades is a lot of people in religion are full of excrement. All right, I know still people want to hold on to the Vatican as if there's some use. No, man. If you want to learn something, all right, go to Internet Archives. If you're over here curing me, I'm surprised you haven't read this yet. And anybody else that does research, Jeffrey Ash, The Hellfire Club, A History of Anti-Morality. Go and get it. I have the book. I go down there. I was going to dig it out, but there's so many books and some of them hidden totes and totes inside Ganja's house. I just don't feel like digging through them, y'all. So it's a pretty small book. It's literal. It only costs me $1 something because they don't have a lot of money with thrift books and Amazon and all that kind of stuff. So I get I don't have to pay the whole thing, except for the books that are expensive. That's when I go into and I chip half of that and I match it. So that way, if it's 20, I'm like, okay, I put 10 and I grab 10 from you guys. Or if it's a book for 40, I take 20 from there and I add the other 20 plus in the shipping. All right, still got to do that. If it's a book for 100 and something, $50 for me, and I go and grab y'all's 50, put it there. Lately, y'all been sending me to get screws. We've got tons of screws. Still got to get a lot more. Galvanized nails, blah, blah. We bought some plywood. I think we picked up like 6 half-inch. I'll show you. I didn't go up there today. I'll be up there tomorrow. I'll be hot. But this right here, if you want to have a good read, we're going to be reading Margaret Sanders. This right here, and don't pay attention to the fake ass rooters with the fact check. I think they pretty much dismissed them because they've been censoring people when people have been right. You see what I'm saying? And you know who's in it, because I think on Facebook, for those who followed, or was it Instagram, when I put the faces of these idiots up who are foreigners. All right. So it's really a good read. When you get into the preface, this book had its origins in a casual remark by a publisher who told me that there was no good account of the Hellfire Clubs of the 18th century. Everything's 18th century, y'all. Go figure, right? While the topic was remote from anything I had written till then, he was generous enough to suggest that I might be able to fill the gap. I knew nothing about these organizations except for the well-known one associated with a Thameside retreat at Medmenham, and virtually all I knew about that was from 3 men in a boat. Jerome K. Jerome had this to say about it. The famous Medmenham monks, or Hellfire Club, as they were commonly called, and of whom the notorious Wilkes was a member, were a fraternity whose motto was "Do as you please." Sounds familiar? Aleister Crowley, right? And you saw the goofy monkey Jay-Z punk self, right? And that invitation still stands over the ruined doorway of the Abbey. We always lean on this Masonic stuff. Yeah, it's a perversion. Starts off with the Vatican, Yorkshire, right? It doesn't matter where you want to make it. And it all starts around 17th, 18th century too. Not before that. Never did. Never has been. And then through the early 1900s, they went about finding ways to touch the dark, the depths of it, the things that go against nature itself. Now you have APEC. They're all involved in it. Okay? Every last one of them. All the people in Hollywood. All the goofies. You see how they got Kanye now with this another handler running around butt naked with her goofy self. Okay? Because y'all didn't run to his side to say, hey, look, I got you. You know? You listen to goofy gang members who don't care about, because they're part of trafficking and organ donating and this, that, and other. So it's about fiat. And they're not doing nothing with it. They ain't got bunkers. They ain't doing nothing. They're walking around flirting their ego as if they're going to be all right. And I tell you, they are not. Okay? Always some Vlad TV, Adam 22, punk ass niggas always behind our people. You can't make it up, man. All right? So I want to get into chapter 1, but I want to give you a little bit. This is Woman in a New Race, okay? And yes, tomorrow when I read it, I'm actually going to read, because we're pretty much done. I got a few more things to read. Just a couple of things to read about Nicola Nocelli and the story and how it came to be at the end, because we're at the end of that book, and we'll get into a higher. But I wanted to start the pivot of civilization and Woman in a New Race, and I'm going to go back and forth between the 2 books. I got a 3rd book. I'm going to read that in totality by itself, okay? So what we're going to start at is we're going to start at chapter 1, Woman's Era and Her Death. And he gets right into it, all right? No cut and no, just straight up shot, no chase, all right? And it's pretty exhilarating. But I wanted to show you what I got. Yes. I got some more tongue oil, so we got to take up there. We got to treat the what you call it, so we can. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's quite a bit. I'm waiting on another one, so we got to go ahead and treat the little 1x1 inches, so we can go ahead and start getting the plywood in. And then I got one bag. I'm gonna order one to the store so I can pick it up Monday or Tuesday, so we can go ahead and insulate the bottom floor and get it all covered. Then we can start taking our 2x4s and everything, and we can start walling. All right, getting our studs up. All right, and then when we get the studs up before the monsoon season, we can get our rafters, and by that time we're already dug out 20x20. If we decide to go larger, probably double up on the 2x6s because it's going to be extensive. It's a little larger, but when we get to the octagon, the big shape, oh yeah, I want it to be 2 floors. Oh, it's fabulous. And then the other 18x20 off to the side. Hopefully we'll be there and you get to watch and see it, and hopefully some people come and join. So got some more of this. I'm probably gonna get a case because we're gonna need quite a bit of it, and about half a case of the Spirit mineral oil. Okay, it's not about just talking about it, y'all. So I got the life and adventures of James P. Beckworth. Yes, y'all, to the beat. You know, Crush Groove we was watching. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is gonna be a grand read for me. I did something in college. I did something on James P. Beckworth. That's how I found out that Abe Lincoln and all these people worship came from overseas, was a fur trader in New York, blah blah blah, and there was a photo op for the fake New Age. And I've been saying that while I was in the military, fighting, and people said, man, you know, trust me, Abe Lincoln and y'all come see on the battlefield photo shoot. They got him in there and out of there as quick as be. He didn't want to be out there, cannons blazing and still fighting us. But yeah. It's going to be a good read. All right. I'm still going to read Cherokee Kid, even though the Cherokee Bill. And I know I have one down there, the small pamphlet that's not written by this goofy Negro, but I'm going to read this one to you, okay? Because I'm going to keep you safe, not inundate you with the fake narrative out of Africa bullshit, all right? Because that's what all these goofies that come out of these HBCUs are pushing with their dumb selves. Fraternities don't even know they're under the spell like everybody else. The ones that broke free, kudos to you. Respect for your self-responsibility. And then at night, I had this when I came off the res. Didn't have this one. I had one of the earlier ones. I think it was like a 5 or 6 of them, maybe 10 or 12. I don't know. But I did order it off Amazon in its heyday. We're in the tent, but it's still good. We zip it up and everything, close it, Velcro, blah, 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 and we're good. Gotta be careful. Do y'all have an idea what I'm pulling out? This is called a crystal salt lamp. Man. That with 728 about 3 or 4 times, 5 minutes a piece, 5 minutes at 2 to 4 minute intervals. Photonic, fabulous. All right. So I'm gonna actually set this right here because we're gonna set this up shortly. Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock. Things go down, and we'll get it started. Get it where it starts filling, purifying, pulling in the moisture, and you know, little transcendence. You know what I'm saying? Transcendence and stuff. Okay. So the one that I'm using is Himalayan by the origin of the crystal ball lamp. This is the origins of it as far as the narrative. So this is not the first one. The one I got was more or less a place in Flagstaff where I ordered it from them off of Amazon. So they don't have that. I guess the store not dealing with Amazon. I don't know. But I wanted to make sure it wasn't made in damn China and all that other goofy shit. And I was able to make sure and ensure that. So it's the Himalayan home decor night, which called light, and this is literally not made in China. So that was all that mattered to me directly from. All right, I forget the height of the Alps or whatever. Okay, so I wanted to share that stuff with you guys. You dig what I'm saying? But again, And I go, oh, why y'all? I know y'all like, wait, Reg, you mess with them grimoires and all that stuff. Listen to me. Do you know why they have Ouija boards at Walmart? I would advise you, if you got it from there, take it and dump it in this dumpster. Burn it up. But if you don't want to listen to me, carry on in your indicative ways, your proverbial perversion of your existence. Be the fraud lines of the lie. Just the little inches. Pete pendejos. Puta pendejos. Mate con. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into Woman in a New Race, Margaret Sanders. Now, I'm going to read this, but tomorrow, even though the first thing in the morning, we're going to read the higher, because Baby Girl Slaughter's been doing it, and I like the fact that she's done that. She's really enthralled, but you know I do different things when I break things down. So this is going to be a very good read, and I'm going to get back into the Infinita map and breaking it down with it, because I stopped about a tenth of the way in, okay? All right? So let's go ahead and read. Chapter, it's a little read, not a lot, because I really want to go outside, get the last little sun gaze, come back in, stretch out in my PJs, my Dorito ones, they're over in the corner somewhere, right? And kick it back, chill. This nigga still not doing that. What's wrong with? I don't like sounding like I'm begging, but I mean, God, y'all can't even throw a couple of dollars to help get some books and shit, screws and nails. And then how about you ones that never donated? Y'all sit up in here like, is that your mentality? Do I have to come on and throw a certain Barry White voice, or do I have to do that James Earl Jones? Now, do I have to come in here and persuade you with things that I shouldn't have to do? No, I've already got some people with a guilty conscience. I don't want that. Some of you think that you're so badass and you're far from it, like 100% far from it, that you know ain't gonna get, because, and then some of you think you know how Cashapp works. I pay for that, motherfuckers. Okay, so stop it. There's people who got big bags and they come in here and they're like, man, but if I'm in your life and I'm there, I'm gonna support you, even though I don't think you're that fucking great. Okay. Anyway, Woman and the New Race, Margaret Sanders, that duplicitous, diabolical thing. I just want you to see the bitch. Anyway, the puta, you know what I'm saying? That puta. Anyway, woman's error and her death. Hey, well, y'all just popped up. Bernard, what's up? Ganja Gans. Charlene, he's right there, y'all, but that's still my boy. Oh, Mac, Big Red T. What's up? Young Cherokee probably in here. He don't say too much. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. And look, Navi's almost at 500. Why is she at 500? What's wrong with y'all support? She does fabulous things. She finds good information. It doesn't matter the narrative. It's y'all can learn from every one of us. Okay? Charlene asked, salutations. How far? What's going on? You know? So stop being ignorant. God dang. Like, what's wrong? Everybody else, foolishness to get 1 million subscribers. Everybody's doing something that benefits. I don't know what's so arduous with y'all. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm doing, but you might not like it. The most far-reaching social development of modern times is the revolt of women. Y'all know, remember the 1920s, the first like that, the rule of thumb, the men casually beat their women and everything. You know, there was a couple of books we were reading talking about that. Okay. The revolt of women against sex servitude. Sounds like something familiar, right? I'm gonna dig that book out. It's down there. It's right. I think it's right above Operation Paperclip. So anyway, the most important force in the remaking of the world is a free motherhood. Besides this force, the elaborate international programs of modern statesmen are weak and superficial. We didn't have no fake-ass marriages, y'all. That is not how we got down. That is some shit out of religious dichotomy of something superficial. Now, when we were together, our women can have 17 and 20 children. You know what I mean? So women, y'all are kind of weak the fuck now, but that's not y'all or our fault. You know, when you're being poisoned slowly, you know, the frog in the pot, the cauldron, slowly being stoked with Kendall on that perfect lily pad in that tropical. And it becomes a sauna, and next thing you know, you sleep like that. And as you know, you is frog does served up frog legs and all that, and frog back, and some of them fool be eating frog heads. I'm just saying. Let me carry on with the reading. My apologies. I'm feeling a little giddy. Anyway, besides the force, the elaborate international programs of modern statesmen are weak and superficial. Diplomats may formulate leagues of nations, all right, and nations may pledge their utmost strength to maintain them. Statesmen may dream of reconstructing the world out of alliances, speaks volumes, and hegemonies and spheres of influence, but women continuing to produce explosive populations will convert these pledges into the proverbial scraps of paper, or she may, by controlling birth, lift motherhood to the plane of a voluntary, intelligent function and remake the world. Now, when the world is thus remade, it will exceed the dream of statesmen, reformer, and revolutionists. A lot of people died in the reset, y'all. A lot of our people on this land were put to the riff. And y'all have no imagination. You cannot imagine it. That's why I have no tears for those claiming to be us, profaming to be us. Those, it's funny with the world, they're so against you and you're the one that protected it. And I know damn Moors and all this other goofy, dumb shit they keep pushing. For the ones who still usurp and push it in ignorance. Who can't come out of the abode of lies. Because everything other than what they know is, blase blah, when you should really pay attention. Okay? Only in recent years has women's position as the gentler and weaker half of the human family been emphatically and generally questioned. Our men, if they fell in battle, our women picked up and fought, if not as strong. Equally yoked. Y'all don't even know what it means because you got these worthless ass screaming, yelling, pastor, walk, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them things running around phonetically downplaying you, making you subservient when that's not what it's about. Nor is it to be at the man's neck. That is just stupid. That's too much synthetic hair and poisonous makeup and things put inside your body that shouldn't be there, and fat taken that was never supposed to be used and put on your backside and all the other stuff. Removing ribs and all the things that was supposed to mean. That is destructive. That is weak. Now, let me carry on. As woman's position as the gentler and weaker half of the human family been emphatically and generally questioned. Men assumed that this was woman's place. Woman herself accepted it. It seldom occurred to anyone to ask whether she would go on occupying it forever. A beautiful thing, now you watched a video of hers. I started watching the other day and I went back to finish it today. And she had this wonderful woman and I shared it. She told her life story. We weren't recognized by these new fake ass confounded worthless ass cities and drives with these new people coming on our land. And we never needed to be. They had killed off enough, but our people chose not to come together. Well, they actually did. And they protected and fought. But somewhere down the line, these goddamn preachers and these fake ass, yes. You want to know who destroyed your way of life? Go on to church and sit down and see if that bastard behind that podium can say anything other than lying to you to have you look outside yourself and to be fear-mongering and push all kind of crayon colors and fake ideologies of Margaret Sanders. They killed him 40-something years, like in his 40s in UK in an empty damn apartment in the house unless he made the 80, obscured because of the betrayal here, and they choked him to death. And the women was also betraying their asses. Our women never did that. Our women stood by us through thick and thin, even the light-skinned women. I grew up with melanated, old-ass 89-year-old light-skinned woman and dark-skinned, and they've been together for 60, 70 goddamn years with 100 motherfucking great-grandbabies. So don't nobody tell me about what works and what don't work. And they were honored as right sisters. While some of you are still pushing that megalithic bullshit of crayon color and this, that, and other, and all them babies could fool you if they were usurped and utilized like Crush Groove, Mr. Schultz. And y'all know about that bastard. And then you got Shirley E and everybody else in that magic harmonic brought over to take down the fat boys. And I mean, well, you know, the what you call it, the human beatbox and all of them. Anyway, Marky Groove. Anyway, so you know how that goes. Okay, I can't remember all them names back in the day. Let's get back to reading. I'm going back to an old way. Okay, I'm just entertaining you for the short read. Anyway, a woman's place is the same place as a man, together, walking side by side. No one leading, no one falling back, no one following. When one falls, the other one is capable. If the other one's incapable, the other one is capable. This is how our people, with balance, got along. The strength and the power. Woman herself accepted it. It seldom occurred to anyone to ask whether she would go on occupying it forever. Well, we're talking about the new age. We're talking about the woman and the new race. The new race. Upon the mere surface of woman's organized protest, there were, no indications that she was desirous of achieving a fundamental change in her position, and she claimed the right of suffrage and legislative regulation of her working hours, and asked that her property rights be equal to those of the man. None of these demands, however, affected directly the most vital factors of her existence. Whether she won her point or failed to win it, she remained a dominated weakling in a society controlled by men. That is the new world. That is the world that y'all deal with now, subjugated by the fake dichotomy of a religion that is a usurp of a way of a righteous people. And you see that. How, if any of y'all read in Hebrews and everything in the Bibles, our people didn't dance and glorify the death and murder of their supposed enemies. They just carried it out and kept it moving. And those who didn't go against it were spared. And we weren't even supposed to spare them motherfuckers while you in the position you is now. And you see them idiots over there beheading babies, microwaving babies, all this kind of stuff that is not even in the literature. These are sick bastards. Yeah, like I want some fake ass ads like that matters about the truth. Check this out. Hope y'all like the last video I just put up. Yeah, the fog. Then they make a movie about it. Ooh. The wild engine in me is coming out. I'm sorry. All that narcissistic German. Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my apologies. We got a little bit to read here, but not too much. Upon the mere surface of women's organized protest, there were no indications that she was desirous of achieving. Listen to what the key word, mere surface of women's organized protests. Organized. Who organized Black Lives Matter? How about the fact that they just showed you what they were doing with your tax money supposed to be for your retirement? They were trying to break the country, these fake ass Jews. Now, AIPAC knew they were going to get caught out there, so the best way they could do, because they don't know who all the good guys are in the agencies. They're still working to oust them. So they decided to let that go. They still feel like weaponized, they still got you beat because you motherfuckers aren't together. You still got these goofy ass dumb racists walking Ohio and Idaho and all these places. My niggas gonna be shooting them down. They better anyway, right? So check it out. Now let's take it on to the next level. Woman's acceptance of her inferior status was the more real because it was unconscious. Ladies, don't ever be unconscious again. Don't ever let some man, fake ass, those are not even man. Don't let some mofo with 3 legs create a narrative that is outside of your truth. You hear me? I'll take on 20 of you. I probably ain't gonna give you no babies now. Oh, I can, but I don't think you're deserving of it because you waited too long, but you'd be protected. And you'd be able to do the things that you're supposed to and learn some things. Learn how to access power, how to manipulate your energy, not manipulate others unless you need to. You damn sure ain't gonna learn it where you're at. Now, she had chained herself to her place in society and the family through the maternal functions of her nature. Chained herself with some strict words, man. And only chains thus strong could have bound her to her lot as a brood animal. That is sick. For the masculine civilizations of the world. Now, in accepting her role as the weaker and gentler half. Now, that wasn't everywhere. That was not our people. Let's go on. This is how she painted it, the facade. Okay? She accepted that function in turn, and the acceptance of that function fixed the more firmly her rank as an inferior. I just want to stop there because we're going to pick this up between this and the pivot of civilization, which is quite a bit. I wanted to bring you in, the sisters. I wanted you to know that you are more than that. But this is her excuse, which you'll see. The trans gets to a certain point to start saying, as y'all, they fakely say Hitler, to get rid of the undesirables, the weak, and da-da-da. It's all fiction because the weak came by way of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, the Carnegies, and so forth, the Black and Gray Pope, and da-da-da-da-da. And all the babies, dead bones you find all over the world that they keep trying to say goes to about 10,000 years ago, that goes to back only a couple hundred, 150, and 60, and 30 years. For their mass extinction, undergrounds that go all the way around the world. Okay. That is in my opinion. Okay? What's that, DJ? Politics is racial emphatism. Yes, bro. Weaponizing emotions for artificial conflicts when the visible, ambiguous, them and they, enemy aside. Like they said about Ukraine. You got all these fake ass bastards running around talking about when Russia invaded Ukraine. The CIA with certain goombas that most of these people, you got to remember, there's certain groups in the CIA. You have the dark black op motherfuckers, the people doing serious interrogation and torture. You have the other people in science, technology, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's motherfucking hardened killer. Those are the motherfuckers that went over there and started killing some of the Russian, Ukrainian citizens when asking questions. And what happens? Russia said not today. When people found out they wanted to do this, and that's how they created the fucking war. Now you have them fake ass Jews. A lot of them don't even, they probably, I don't know. I haven't seen them claim what religion they believe in. I ain't seen wearing no crucifix with his talisman. Has nothing to do with what they think. But they, you know, got the war kicked off just like they do every fucking where. Okay? You don't see the faces, but you need to know the places. You know what I mean? Barbarians Behind the Gates, actually an exceptional read. And if you can't purchase the book, you send me a couple of dollars, I'll purchase it, match the money with it, and I'll tell you how much that is. The Barbarians of the Gate, I don't have that one, but it is. I think I do have it. You know, I got thousands anyway. But that is an exceptional read. Excuse me. Let me. It's got me logged in. Okay. No, I'm not buying shit again. It popped right up, y'all. Right, because I know I've looked at it before. So this paperback, well, the hardcover is $24.99, roughly about $26. I'd prefer to get the hardcover. So if anybody wants to go ahead and throw about $10, $11, I'll match that and I'll order it tonight. All right. I took the 70, well, it was 80. I took the 80, put it over, and that's why I called the lady. She's like, well, which account do you want to see? I said, the checking, because I'm attempting to purchase a book. She calls out, because I had transferred about $100. I already bought some over in Safeway, and I wanted to order these books and a few things. And she calls out how much I got in. I said, I didn't ask you that, motherfucker. I says, why am I having a hard time with Card Guard blocking it and you're a credit union? Oh, my apologies. That's just because you see, if I wanted to be over there and I'm having a problem with transferring it. oh, my apologies. These, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I went ahead and transferred there, and my Wells Fargo popped up. And, you know, sometimes I transferred over wherever, whatever. Okay. And then I will buy, depending, because a lot of y'all say, get some screws, get some supply. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. So Barbarians at the Gate, right here. I'm not getting the paperback. I got too much shit that's going to, with water and moisture or whatever, these things will deteriorate, you know, hardcover. Okay? So, yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Award war theater for thespians. Absolutely. And you know another thing that's messed up in history, and I was surprised at some of the sisters on the East Coast. Y'all follow some of them. I'm not gonna mention the names. I ain't talking about Phoenix and her transsexual fake sister. What I'm saying is I'm talking about some of the decent ones, you know, Z and all of them, right? And they were attempting to push that narrative of that two-person shit. No, our people were not lesbians, homosexuals, none of that shit. The first time you might have heard about it might have been around the Korean War, and that's motherfuckers out there being dope, drugged, things being messed with their endochrome shots that they never required or needed. And it started causing things to happen. Starvation, this, that, and the other. I'm not going to do that. And the parts of things that they saw that influenced. Before that, you ain't had that shit. Why do they have to always talk about buck breaking? The POWs. You see them fake ass Jews doing, that's something passed down. The corneta. Okay? It's not our way. What would make women, our women, who weren't beating their ass, none of that, until they started getting that chemical fucking liquor, which fucked us up a lot in the 1920s. Ain't it funny how they came in the 1800s, this, that, and everything was good? We made all these wonderful shine and everything, party, had a great time, long houses and wigwams cut away in the woods. They burn all of them down, destroy everything, and then all of a sudden in the fucking early 1900s, we write our history. And then they give it to a bunch of monkeys who should learn how to be quiet and be responsibly respectful when most of the world knows the truth. To be Americanized means to be subjugated and subject to an ideology that has nothing to do with truth or anything, and only relevant to the fact that you got to live out something that you probably wasn't supposed to live out, and you lived it out in a perversion of a way of existence. When I was hanging on reservations or going to see these guys to question everything, because I was like that. Fucking let's bang out. I would say, what is this two-spirit shit? Well, if you start reading this, you'll come to understand what the bullshit is. Okay? If you go and you start reading, you'll see where the fuck it comes from. Why is Mexico City flag the same as the Italian flag? Why is it that the Madonna and everything was a nigga and not too long ago, because of Hollywood, they started making a bitch white? Why is they got in Italy and Spain, they got the motherfucking Statue of Liberty, and the black is the new orange in chains, and a black motherfucking statue? Why is it that nobody can see these things and they want to dispute them and debunk them as if they know because somebody else is saying some bullshit? I wonder how many of their little fake ass witches and warlock, whatever the fuck they want to call them, no goofy names, are getting sick trying to attack. Bring some more, goddammit. Maybe they'll learn sooner or later and stop fucking being stupid. And if not, I really don't give two shits. We're going to read, like I said, tomorrow. You're going to enjoy this. But we're going to be getting to the Scrolls of Haya. Baby Girl Slaughter's been doing an excellent job. We're going to do the Haya, and I'm going to read some more of the stuff in Terra Infinita. And then we'll be getting to the Life Adventures of James P. I'm going to be doing different days to do different reads without all the stuff like I just did. But I didn't really want to be on here long. I'm about to break the hour minute. Terra Infinita map, the worlds and domes. And as I was going, I was reading that to you, and we left off right at blah. It was getting to the known lands, so I wanted to get to the known lands. I wanted to show you. I can hold it up in the light, and you guys can look. I don't give a fuck if you can't see. You see that? Is that beautiful? That's about where we was. Map prior to the last reset of 1728. Yes, it was all green. I actually shared a post showing you, but before the prior map right? The prior map. I can't get the words out right now. Before this bullshit, and the fact that who created the almanac? I'm gonna leave it at that. Cause you know you got the little hating motherfuckers, and we was kangs. You're goddamn right, you stupid fucks. So say it loud and say it proud when you say it, dumb fucks. When y'all wasn't shit, but obedient goddamn cabbage patches, narcissists stolen away with your parents slanted, and then motherfuckers beating into, yeah, after having sex with them little teenagers, making some of your great grandmammy and pappy's babies, and then putting them in the goddamn graves behind those major big buildings of ours that have long been destroyed or changed. So know who they're getting mad at. Like a beast. Instead of coming at us all ignorant and stupid. And some people say, but you kind of look Native. What does a Native American look like? Motherfucker, I'm natively born here. I'm autochthonous. I'm of origin. Fucking through these lands, man, long before anybody else. All the way up through that motherfucker. And everything other island out that bitch. That's my pappy's side. So you know something about origin, motherfucker? I outclassed and outgot all you motherfuckers. You want to talk ego? I could trip the life fantastic on it because I actually fucking know some shit. Fuck around and find out. Shit. Thank you, baby girl Slaughter. What's up, mama? Monkey business confused. 1,300 people make the money. The other 7.6 live as slaves to the money. Absolutely. And there's more than some 13 families. You need to look at the families over them motherfuckers, right? Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Oh, what I hit him, gotcha. I hit him good. Privilege in the lands, wealth, and the province and the people, fascism, factionalism of the people, and people don't get it. Didn't I already break down when liberalism and the republic conservatism was made? How many years apart? Made by the very same fucking people? What's Karl Marx's name? Who was the emperor of Mexico and why was he established there and set in place? What was the whitewashing? Where did it happen? Who founded the west coast of fake-ass Africa? Liberia, Nairobi, and all them places? Ghana? The American Negro. You got motherfuckers over there like wild Indians, like they came out of Haiti, cannibalizing one another and fighting each other with no direction because who supported it? These fake bastard guys, fake-ass Jewish-ass government. Who gave the leads from NASA? By way of MI6, Mossad, CIA. And a few other organizations I'm not going to fucking mention. Huh? To create the disharmony and then franchise. To put them in a place of starving and hunger. The Ethiop. I mean, look at this, man. God damn. T knows because we're listening together. And I had to hear it. Somalis. Do you think they want to be out there in some little skinny ass boat drinking half a little bit of water and maybe a couple of coconuts, skinny and starving, going on to a big ass fucking tanker getting shot? No, because all these fake ass governments robbed them. How about Afghanistan before punk ass Bush fake ass went over there and started a war that they should have never been in? They were big sellers of food. At 160% now, it's opium based. Mexico was beautiful. No goddamn cartels murdering one another and all that shit until up to the 70s. Here go the CIA. Fast and Furious. Wanted to affect the nigga here because of what they did in China with the opium wars. And over in Singapore and Philippines and everything else. That's why niggas is Muslims. And all against it. But they got these dumb peckerwoods born here thinking they badasses going after Russia and this, that, and the other on lies. They are nothing but fucking monkeys. Now I know all the niggas around. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I can't put my magic into the ethers. Everyone has a choice. I might do something one day to make people think, gotcha. trying my best now not to look up to the left and this, that. I don't want nobody to know if I'm being honest or not. I want you to fucking think, you know. Anyway, I appreciate you motherfuckers. I actually wrote down some jokes. I was going to tell y'all some jokes. I'll save them for later and shit. They're pretty goddamn good, I might say so. If I had 3 years, don't mean I didn't just do it for 3 years, motherfuckers. I told some jokes for a little while. Y'all know y'all all farted this week and it stank, so stop acting like y'all all more fucking superlicious or some shit. No, what's game, man? I got it. All right. Yeah, absolutely, DJ. You already know, beloved. Uncle Ruckus. Oh, there they go. That is goddamn black motherfucker. Oh, you know you need to take your ass back over to Africa. Oh, you just want to run around and get these little negligent women. Yeah, no, we don't need no more monkeys over here. Thank God for Ronald Reagan. Oh, magnificent Bush. They should have just went ahead and got rid of all your goddamn asses. But anyway, Uncle Ruckus, no relations. No, it's not. Oh, thank my white Jesus. I just want to go and praise him. Won't he do it? Get your 40-ounce bag of dope smoking ass on right out of here. I don't want to hear what they say. They said Philly. Oh, thank God we got Trump in there. Elon Musk is a magical jinx. I think he's Jesus Christ. Anyway. Ah, shit. Y'all got me fucked up. Anyway, and I ain't got nothing against the agencies. Y'all should know this because there are, and I gotta say this because I followed them for so long. They are shit. There are so many good guys out there and they're being used and they're coming around and learning it. This whistleblowers through. If anything, protect them. No, I can't say that. I have a story to tell. And fuck them if they don't want to hear it, because either way, it's going to happen. I have to look straight. It's going to fucking happen. That's all I got to say. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Hey, boo, hey, Yogi. I can't get this on. What is it, Yogi? Oh, what is it, boo boo bear? I can't get this voice right. I can't get that voice right now. All right, I'm not gonna start getting into voices. I haven't practiced in a long time. It is what it is. I'm gonna see you motherfuckers in the AM. I appreciate you motherfuckers. Ain't nothing but hugs and bunches. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it rolls. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it rolls. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it rolls. And you can share this. I appreciate you motherfuckers. Y'all are magical. Stop being influenced by influencers who don't have no influence. Okay? All right? I dare you. I double dare you. Heavens to Megatroid. Oh, whoa. Hey. Hold on. Now it's time for a Fat Albert show. Well, Albert, I don't know. Hey, Rudy, what you doing over there? Fat Albert, what? No, I ain't gonna start getting into these voices because then it becomes a goddamn problem. And then I got to start practicing them again and getting my nose clear and blowing it and getting snizzle snots out and all that. It's a lot of work and shit. Appreciate y'all, man. Anyway, you already know, my beloved sisters, it's not about crayon colors, it's all family. I know a lot of my skin people are like, you're going so hard. No, I go hard for the truth. The conviction is up to you. The choices is up to everyone. All right? Shit, I wouldn't mind having me some snow bunnies and some chocolate molasses sisters running around this motherfucker. I'd be like, Oh, she's the winner. Oh, listen here, Robert. How'd you get that fine black woman over there? Anyway, I would have just throw her into the zoo. Now, but hey, ain't nothing like all those white women. All those white women. Oh, Lord, them white women. Seeing them sorts when they working over there. But damn, Robert, you got you a good little pickaninny there. Oh, I'd enjoy them all, goddamn. I'm gonna chill out, cause I'm about to pee myself. I'm gonna get the fuck off of here. I'll see y'all in the AM.